Yeah, forgot to set it to the big webcam this time. Again. There we go. So y'all can look at my diseased face some more. Just gonna grab something to fiddle with. I have yet to actually use these for what I wanted to use them. I just really don't use pastels that often. Microphone looks like it's working. I know, I look like death warmed over. I am very tired. I got some sunburn thingies that's going on. Welcome everyone to Making of Plantmeister 2 Fertilizer Boogaloo. Stop that. The stream was renamed appropriately. So, basically... Hi, Paul! I don't have the tests here right now. They're still upstairs, because in order for the liquid... The formulation... What is the name of that stuff again? I can only think of the second word, but I want the first word. Hang on, people. Me and my terrible memory will go for it. Granulation, that's the word I was looking for. So I tried the granulation medium from Winsor & Newton, I believe it is. I think it's clear just from my hair that I've had a rough week, honestly. And so basically what happened was absolutely nothing. I believe that my issue is that my Gensai Tombi watercolors are, like, the formulation for it is a little too thick for the medium to actually have an effect. My paint swatches came out, like, super smooth, and that was completely the opposite reaction I was going for with this medium. First word dairy, second word queen, hence we're going to Dairy Queen for ice cream. I wish. We just entered July, and as you can tell from my face, I am very hot and uncomfortable. So, not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to do more tests, but what happened with the medium when I tried to mix my inks, my pigment inks with my dye inks, is that it made both paints mix better, so I couldn't get them to separate like with my other tests. Task failed successfully? I'm really not sure what happened there. So I got some beautiful purples and blue upstairs. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, because that is not what I was going for. But yeah, so there's that. I've also did some tests on my different masking fluids that I have on hand. I got some PBO in a bottle that I thought I'd gone off, because I have two bottles. One is the normal blue that liquid comes in, and the other one is like the sickly, I'm pretty sure it's a fungus gray thing going on. But it still worked beautifully. So if you guys are looking for a review on that, there's a mini one in my newsletter for this month that I just updated this morning. I wrote it this morning because I was waiting on the colors of the month from Olo Markers, because they were taking their freaking time. If you think about it, all good results are happy accidents, including yours truly. I mean, I literally made a shirt. I'm not wearing it right now, but I have a copy of that shirt that is What's it? Oh my god, I have no memory today. Bob Ross. It's the Ross I couldn't remember for some reason. It's Bob Ross's head, and inside is written, "I am a happy little accident." At our age, aren't we all? And Mom, bless her heart, trying her best to make me feel good about it. You are a wanted accident! Well, at least somebody in this house doesn't call me a mistake that he's not gonna do again. Obviously, we're not talking about Dad. Dad loves me. But the other guy can suck some dicks. So, yeah, because of the formulation of the Ginsai Tambi, I can't get them to granulate. And, like, I tried mixed with the ink, I tried by themselves, I tried a really thin layer, and all I've learned so far is that there's a reason I use my test paper as test paper and not as art paper, because it's shit tier. Like 2 layers of water on it, and the paper starts to pill. Watercolor paper should not pill after 2 layers of water. Like my good one, which should be right here normally, if not, it's way over there. No, it's here. Haha. We're gonna show the good one. It's Fluid 100 from Speedball, I believe. By Speedball Art Products, Statesville. There we go. That's the good stuff. 100% cotton. Now this stuff, you can drown in water and it's not going to pill. Listen to that. Oh yeah. It's nice, it's thick, it's glued on both sides so it doesn't curl as much. I still curl because I put so much water on my paper. It wasn't really all that expensive, but if you count the shipping, yeah, let's not think about that and stay in a good mood for the start of the brand new month. And this would be the shit tier. How much did I pay? $5.75. No freaking wonder. Back in the early 2000s, if not that. This is the shit tier paper that I'm talking about. Studio Pro. Hilroy. Okay, I get it. Not that Hilroy is a shit company, but usually Hilroy makes those little workbooks. Like they're thin and it's like barely good enough paper to write on to do your homework and stuff like that. They make little school workbooks. And oh, I got some reference art in here. Oh yeah, look at that. I didn't even know I had that. I got some printed off Yoshitaka Amano reference art that I don't need anymore. I got the art books. I remember what I was doing with that because I also have some really old art from one of my friends printed out as reference. So I remember what these were for. This is the worst paper ever, do you think? It pilled after 2 layers of water. Professional grade paper ideal for... Oh, you gotta have confidence in yourself. That's the only thing that paper has going for it. And like, I don't think it'd show up on camera, but it's got like fake printed texture because I can see it from here. This texture is the same on every page, like it was stamped on. Oh. Like, I'm keeping it just for tests, really. Otherwise, it goes straight into the recycling. But this stuff is good. I painted Slink on that, and I painted Rockstar Freddy. Not Rockstar Freddy, Glamrock Freddy. Whoa, I did not paint any of the Rockstars yet. And I painted Glamrock Freddy on this stuff. This stuff is good. This stuff can withstand my heavy hand. But I did not recommend it in this month's newsletter because I had recommended it recently. I don't mind repeating my recommendation, but I'd like a couple months in between, know what I mean? But yeah, if you didn't know about my newsletter, now you know. It's in my link tree. I keep it pinned on top of my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook, my Tumblr. You can subscribe to it if you don't want to be arsed to go check my socials regularly. And like that, it'll be dropped into your mailbox and you don't even have to get up and go. If your get up and go got up and went, it's just going to drop itself into your mailbox. Y'en a pas plus. That's where I keep the schedule for the live stream. And I always like to advertise about my sketch cards for sale and my assets that I make for Clip Studio. Look at my ADHD going, like, oh my god, like, around my desk is so much more interesting than looking at the camera. I mean, it is. You guys have seen, a lot of you guys have seen my studio, so I'm like, I own all this stuff and it's all colorful. But yeah, we're going to switch to the main event real soon. I just like to complain at the beginning of the live stream about what I did artistically during the week. I do have some really good news. My sister finally found a tailor for my suit. Because as some of you know, I bought a suit for my sister's wedding. Because I cannot stand to be in a dress. For obvious, like, I'm gender fluid, but I'm not that fluid that I feel comfortable in a dress. I do not feel comfortable in a dress. I have never felt comfortable in a dress, and my mom loved to put me in a dress when I was a kid because I had no say in what I had to wear. But now I do, because I'm old as fuck. And, of course, because I'm also tiny and fat, I couldn't find an actual tailor for the suit. Because, God forbid, somebody makes a fuchsia suit. So I had to order one pre-made, all 3 pieces. I couldn't pick the sizing of each piece separately off of Light in the Box. So it arrived, and I got this giant coat, this smaller vest. I mean, it fits if I don't put the last button on the bottom because I got a big ass. No dress reveal for Sharon here. Yeah, there's no way in hell. There will be a suit reveal eventually because we found a tailor. And I couldn't tie the pants because, of course, they were too small because they expected the suit to go on a skinny man shaped like a Dorito. I am shaped like a Dorito, but like this. The Dorito was turned around. A reverse Rito. And, well, that's why I'm diseased, because I had to step out in the sun. We went to this first seamstress that just... She seemed stressed. Haha. Because all her other seamstresses were on vacation because it's summer. Like, she didn't have the time to do what needed to be done. If it was just cutting the bottom of the pants, bottom of the sleeves, then yes. But... widening the ass. That was the issue. Thankfully, she was nice enough to find the phone number of someone further down. And when I say further down, I mean ting, 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 ting. Anyway. But the new seamstress, she took me in right away. Super nice, super sweet. And that's actually what we're going to talk about today in today's bootleg cookie, because she said something that was funny, and then I replied something funny, and then I wrote it down. But she did say she will call me when she's done. She was completely not stressed at all about it. Like, literally, when we went to their place, it was their place. Like, her mom and or mother-in-law was there. Super cute, super nice, in her little rocking chair with a little white curly hair. I'm assuming it's her mom, though, because they looked really similar. But, yeah. That's what we're going to do today. So, I'm going to move this screen over here. And of course, there's going to be suit reveal as soon as I get it. I hope I'm going to be able to get a white shirt to put under all that. Or at the very least, a white shirt, so I can have this part covered. And no sleeves. Since I'm going to have a vest, it's going to be August, it's going to be extremely hot. I'm going to hate my life, probably, until we're back in the shade. And boink! How about we get this started, huh? Does that sound good to you guys? Let me hear you say, woo! I will be waiting for at least one woo in the chat. Oh, that's done. That's done. That's done. There we go. Droopy voice. Wee. I knew if I was boring enough, I'd get you guys to participate. I can put that back where it belongs before I lose it again. There we go. I got ADHD. If I let something out of my sight for half a second, it's gone. So, if it's back in my sight again, that's where I put it where it's supposed to be. This month, I'm going to be incredibly busy again. We've been on this project, me and Lee, called Charybdis, Barbarian Queen Charybdis. And we've recently decided that we're going to also do a project to go with that project called Side Quests, where we can just draw some tidbits next to the big adventure on the side in like a floating timeline. Like, these tidbits can happen everywhere, that's why we decided to call it Side Quests. Are you gonna watch the FNAF movie? Probably not. Purely out of laziness. If I happen to think about it, I might watch it. Like, I literally want to watch Willy's Wonderland, and that came out last year or the year before, so yeah. That gives you an idea. I also want to get a solid version of the Mario movie, because I did enjoy the Mario movie enough that I want to own a physical copy. It's not as high priority like the Mario movie. No, Mario movie I had to. I mean, come on. I actually grew up with Mario. I was there before Luigi. Come on, I had to. But I only went to see it once. Oh, hello. Anonymous contributed $10 towards Copic miniature keychain. Thank you, Annan. Thank you very much. It's very appreciated. I mean, they're not functional, they're purely decorative, but I just think they're super cute. And I'm allowed to have decorations. I work hard enough. I can have some cute little shit. This is Luigi, so normally he's green, but you know, green screen settings. I'm allowed to have some cute shit around me, okay? I'm not gonna pull all my cute shit out, but I got Bob Ross here, I got Weird Al, I got Deadpool, and I got a Pixel Luigi. And I got a Painter Hello Kitty in the corner there. Oh, are you separating? You are. I got some fluorescent orange here, and as you can see, the liquid medium separated from the pigment, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. I'm not gonna use it, but I'm gonna fix that real quick. I'm allowed to have cute stuff. There you go, see? Problem solved. I am so looking forward. I don't think I would wear the suit for a stream. At least not in August. It's cool down here, but it's like borderline cool right now, so I imagine in August. So if I do makeup, I'm probably going to make it really light, because once I start sweating, there's no stopping it. Look, I'm really worried because I know the wedding is probably going to be outside. But at the same time, I get to wear a suit. I've been wanting to own a suit for the longest time. So yeah, I'm going to be hyper-focusing on that for a while. I want to move myself a little bit more to the right. That's Mario and Luigi's other brother, Linguini. He's pink. Sharon's candlelit hair never ceased to amaze me. Candlelit? Like, since I had to buy the suit in 3-piece together, I had to have this gigantic suit ordered just to somewhat fit my ass, and it was still too small. But I had this freaking gigantic vest. I'm gonna bring her up a little bit. She was actually leaning that low because, well, I'm that low, but at least like that her hands will show up. Comic Sharon's suit reminds me of David Byrne's big suit. Well, at that point, that's pretty much what it is. You know she said that to be polite because I know it's not my tummy that's the problem. Talking Sharon heads. gotta have some water. Because I had a lot of problem this week to stay hydrated. And I'm paying for it right now. Twitter is limiting how many likes and actions I can do now. Yeah, we all know the site is broken. You're not telling us anything new. Well, maybe for Paul, because he's not often on social media. But honestly, do you blame him? My nose is tickling me. I'm going to cut the sound real quick. Be right back. Blew my nose so hard I somehow smudged my glasses without touching them. That is talent. We wish to hear Sharon's nozzle blow. No, you do not. I'm gonna end up on a fetish site. No thanks. I hope she reattaches the buttons on the sleeves after she cuts them. If not, she'll give me back the buttons and I'll do it myself. I don't care. Because yes, I know how to sew. I'm just busy. Everything is an unsolved mystery. Load chat with Sharon. Do I have a spooky sound? Not really spooky. I tried. An effort was made. Everything... no. Crunks to the current BG music. Why do I keep having loose hair on my keyboard? It bothers me so much. Also, you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, remember this Friday to jump in my stories to try and get your request in. I only do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I do not know how to count. I only do 4 requests for the Colors of the Month challenge. Parents are taking us to the fairgrounds. I'll see you guys later. Have fun, Joe. Bring me back something. And I lost track of what I was saying. It does not take me much. Not at all. I'm usually the one that gets his requests. Yeah, to hurry up about the requests because I only do 4. That's what I was talking about. And after that, they get dropped in the shop, and it's first come, first served. Oops, not that. Whee! Oh, yuck. Oh, I just noticed I have a little problem here. Gotta fix that real quick. I mean, we all know I have a little problem, but that's not what we're talking about right now. Also, I don't know if you guys know, but in one of the American states, I don't know which one anymore, they decided that it was legal for the developer shops to refuse to make a wedding website for same-sex couples. So, I don't do websites, only mine. But if you need anything from me, anybody from the alphabet is welcome. And I mean everybody, none of this LGB without the T bullshit, alright? If anything's you LGB without the T people, y'all shooting yourselves in the foot. Because I don't know if you guys know about a little event called Stonewall. You might want to read up on that. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Listen, I used to be very heavily bullied as a kid. And now I pretty much say whatever I want because I have the training being hated by fucking idiots. So, yeah. I'll piss off somebody anyway. So, might as well do whatever the fuck I want and be happy. How about that? If you feel bad because somebody different from you is happy, they're not the problem. Plus, when you're an adult and you feel the need to keep bullying people, I pity you. Amen. Be a thorn in their sides. Hi, Coco. I mean, they've already decided that I'm a thorn in their side, so might as well embrace it. Like, these people are acting like gay people are breaking down their breaking down in their shop, stomping their feet like they're all Karens demanding service. Nice try, don't believe it. Like, this is gonna come as a shock, but you are not the main character of my narrative. I'm not living my life to trigger you. I'm not living my life to piss you off. I'm living my life, period. You're gonna be mad anyway, so might as well do what I want. Because those people that think LGB without the T, that are actually LGB, they're doing that thing that I was told to do in school, like change who you are and try not to stir up the pot or anything. And I tried that, and I still got heavily bullied. Like, tons. So now guess what I'm doing with this pot? Oh, hell yeah, it doesn't matter either way, so might as well. Oh yeah, and the LGB without the T, they're coming after you next, so yeah. If you gotta be on the side of somebody in this quote-unquote argument when we all know it's actually a war, you're not on the right one. Make some chili. More chili! All the chili! I think I'm gonna do some hot dogs for supper. I just don't want the bread, the buns for the dogs to go bad, so gonna make myself a couple hot dogs. I'm keeping the buns in the fridge because with the way the weather is, and we've experienced that last year, if I keep the bread out for too long, it's going to rot. But Chiro, if you're gender fluid and or non-binary, why do you draw yourself with boobs? Because I happen to have boobs. You do realize that not all gender fluid / non-binary people don't automatically turn into Barbies. Oh, something happened. Mia Gamer Pro is now following. Thank you, Mia. Thank you for joining the party. Coming for the art. Staying for the gender discourse. Like, some of us will want surgery, some of us will want hormonal, do you think art oh my god, my chat is messing around. Do you think art fundamentals are important? Yes, I do! I know it's silly to say that when watching me draw this comic in particular, but like, I draw the sketches, I do my construction lines and everything. It's when you get yelled at about them, that's where I have a problem. Like, if you're teaching art fundamentals to people, even if they only plan to do cartoons, don't act like cartoons are a base, like, bottom-feeding medium, okay? Fundamentals will make any type of art look better. You won't have stuff like floating faces or arms that are different lengths, unless you're doing it on purpose or drawing Plastic Man. See, I just noticed I had some parallel lining going on. I changed that real quick. But, like, all I'm asking is explain why and get that stick out of your butt. I may be talking to a couple of my previous art teachers when I was in school. Not the one guy from high school, though. He was cool. But the female ones I had... they could have used a chamomile. They could have used a chamomile. They could have used an edible or 12. You know, it's just, they had an attitude. Also, if we're also talking about perspective lines, I believe in them, I can't work with them. Not from lack of trying. I can't see depth really well. I can see it, but not as much as I should, if that makes sense. I've been seeing some perspective grid tools on the Deleter manga shop, which is the good comic shop if you guys want some art supplies. You want manga shop, not just Deleter shop or Deleter, you want manga shop. They have all the good stuff. And even some perspective grids on Dessert. I can't super recommend Dessert. Last time I ordered, which was recently, they actually... Your eyes are just slightly crossed. What about my eyes? Because let's be honest, my eyes are kind of like this in real life, so... My eyes are going everywhere, honestly. I'm slightly crossed because I can't see my perspective all that well. Because if it's that, yeah. My eyes are slowly pugging out, so I don't know. And to think, I drive. Is that good? Is that terrifying? Who knows? It's good. I can compensate in my brain. It's a good thing I can compensate for a lot of things. I'm gonna fix the back of my head a bit. It's sticking out a bit too much. I know I have a bump there, but it's not that bumpy. As long as you can still drive safely. Oh yeah, that part, no problem. Surprisingly enough, despite my ADHD, I drive pretty good, actually. The car doesn't swerve, and I stay within the speed limit. That's the hyper-focusing of ADHD, because I really don't want to go beyond the speed limit. Your chocobo isn't gonna buck you off, no. My chocobo is retired because it is too rusty. Therefore, I drive my mom's chocobo. Also, yeah, my belly button is cute deal. Cope! And if anybody has any complaints about the way I draw for Bootleg Cookie and Irritated Replayer, please show your discontent by dropping me some money to do what you want. Because as long as I'm doing these for free, I'm doing what I want. Miss when she was extremely sweet, extremely nice, but it's when she told me, looks like my waist is 43 inches, is that okay? What am I going to say? No? Is my ego going to force me to tell her, no, put it at, round it down to 40, I'm not that big? I am well aware of my size. In fact, I'm pretty sure, yeah, when I asked Mom to measure me, so I knew what kind of way oversized and undersized suit to order, says so right here, pants waist 43 inch. So it's good to know I did not gain more weight in between when she measured me a couple months ago and now. I've been working on it. It's probably going to go down this and next month because it's going to be too hot even in the basement to try and do the treadmill. I'm willing to exercise, but I refuse to suffer. No Christmas music in July. I'm gonna save, gonna have a little sippy sippy sip sip. If I gotta be heavy, it's going to be water weight. Yum. Oh, we got well water. Our well water is good. What you gonna do about it? If anybody's curious, how come every time I go to my color scheme, my color palettes, and have to change it constantly from list to icons, is because I need it on list when I work on Power Trip because there's too many colors to keep track of. Thankfully, I named them. I'm not completely stupid. I am stupid, just not completely. Speaking of self-depreciating humor, I had a person on the Vine art. How come when something is weird, it's always on the Vine art? It's not always on the Vine art, seeing as weird shit happens to me in real life. We're almost up to 8 years of Bootleg Cookie because weird shit happens to me in real life. Save me. Come on. And now you all have, you're all seasick because my Zoom went completely nuts. And I lost track of what I was saying again. I'm tired. That's why I need you guys to participate, to keep me on track. Because it's not happening on my own, clearly. $2.10. Okay, I'm doing good time. And so far, not a peep from Lily, which means there's nobody here. If I can get done early enough before tree, and it's looking good since I'm already on the flats, then I'll be free to wait for the riding mower that we're waiting on. Because ours is completely busted. And I don't know if you know, but like I spotted a tiger yesterday stalking me, so yeah, it's time we cut the grass. Now I don't know if this is a purchase or a rental. Mom just told me some people are going to be dropping a mower. You're gonna look so cute in your suit when it's done. Yes! At least I hope so. We're keeping the gigantic shoulders because I have gigantic shoulders and it's gonna make my shoulders even more gigantic. And I like that. Mwahahahahaha. And if I hear one person, just one person, Tell me you're not going to attract a man like that. I am not sending down my shoulders for some guy. If you got it, flaunt it. Actually, I'm not doing fuck all for a guy, so yes. Not worth the effort. Tell them it worked in the 80s. And yeah, and I got the built-in pads. But like, there's so many different rules. Boys don't like this, boys don't like that. Boys sound like a lot of work. Like, even my mom. Like, my dad prefers a certain length of hair on his women, and my mom prefers to look good for my dad. In a way, I can understand that. In another way, you can't. That sounds kind of. I don't know. Like, I highly value the ability to take my own decisions and follow my own choices. And as we saw from the time I was bullied, changing yourself to please someone... yeah, no. No thanks. It doesn't work. That's not for me. No thank you, I will not be taking another serving. Like, let's say you're already dating me and then you turn around and go, I would really prefer it if you would do this to your appearance. Because if I keep it vague at the if you would do this, then we're going to involve kinks and so we're just talking about appearances. And I'm like last time I checked, it's my own body. It's not because you're dating me means you have a say in what I do or what I wear. Like, let's say you want me to dress nice, I will wear slacks. I would really prefer it if you wore a dress. Well, I would really prefer it if you would shut up. And yet, here we are. I'm sorry, but I don't look good in a dress. I have pictures of myself in dresses. I have pictures of myself in a dress I designed myself. And I still look awkward as fuck. So we will be foregoing dresses from this point forward. And Mom tried. Because she couldn't find a tailor. Like, we were referring several tailors, but not one of them can order fuchsia fabric for some reason. $5 says she didn't bother looking. And she told me that not a single tailor wants to make a fuchsia suit. And then she turned and said, so we're going for the dress then? It's going to be easier. And I'm pretty sure I still have the texts. And I replied, haha, fuck no. Online it is. And if we still wouldn't have been able to find a tailor to alter the suit to actually fit me, I would have figured it out myself. YouTube is a thing. Wow, that suit sure is bright, isn't it? It's that bright in real life. Also, that little pocket thingy where they put the little hanky, it's a fake pocket. Suit. I'm gonna color my underwear green because I was wearing my blue Ninja Turtle shirt, so I decided to wear my Ninja Turtle underwear. See, I can match my outfits. Look, I paid good money for that underwear, I'm gonna wear it. Alright. Shoopy doopy doop. Hey. No. I say no and the next song is yeah. So that's why I'm saying yeah here, because I remembered of all my measurements that Mom took that my waist was at 43. So fun fact when doing speech bubbles. I don't know if you can change the settings for that. I never did because I liked it. But the speech bubbles will always, like, quote-unquote, install themselves into the panel layer when you're using panels. I don't know if you guys can see, but I drew the little vest under the big vest, but they're the exact same color. So it might be a little hard to tell. Like I know I said in the social media status update that I said we, but really Rox did all the heavy lifting. As you see, she's the extrovert. So she knows people. I don't know the name of our direct neighbors. Like on each side. I know in the front because he's been there for like 40 years, but... We're almost done. I want to draw a little blush over here. Snap, crackle, pop. And then we're going to add the backgrounds and we'll be done for today and in time for the delivery. Coming looks awesome today. Thanks for a great show, Sharon. I'm pretty sure at this point you got this like written on a digital note and then copy and pasting it. Save time. Save your wrist. Paul has shit to do. You can tell that Clown is planning a welcome home update. I'm getting notification all day that people are liking my Welcome Home Nephew alternate universe comics. Alright, last overview. yeah, I believe we're good. We are done for today. And with plenty of time before Lily rushes upstairs to bark her fool head off. And there we go, as with every end of streams, extra special caramel drizzle gold fleck thanks to our supporters. Amber B, Paul K, Miss Enovis, David F, Marianne J, Zedna, Supreme Crimson Leader. Thank you all so much. Remember, next weekend is going to be 2 live streams. I don't know why I'm doing hand gestures. You can't see me anymore. There's going to be a live stream on Saturday, July 8th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That's my time. Don't forget to keep an eye on my Instagram, because I'm going to drop in the stories the requests, your art requests. I can only do 4, so first come, first serve. As usual, first 4 requests are going to be done and drawn on Saturday. And of course, Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern, the usual Bootleg Cookie live stream. So don't forget that. If you feel like you're going to forget it, check my socials and subscribe to my newsletter. My newsletter is always pinned on the top of my Twitter, my Facebooks, my Instagram, my Tumblr. Or check my Linktree, which is also on my socials. Hope you guys had fun watching me draw this. Had a lot of fun drawing it. I'll see you guys next weekend. Both Saturday and Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. I love you all, and bye-bye.